Building a business with your spouse can be a fun and rewarding adventure, but all too often it leads to nothing but chaos, both for the marriage and for the business. In this video, I'm going to share with you tactics and techniques that I've shared with clients throughout the years that are working together in a husband and wife team. I'm Dave Crenshaw, and this is Chaos versus Entrepreneur. Tip number one is to define the harvest. I once worked with a husband and wife that were just out of sorts with each other and with the business itself. One of the first things that we did that got them back on track was to define not only the ultimate harvest of the business, where we're taking this thing, but the daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly harvest that I define in depth in my book, The Focused Business. Having a clear definition of the harvest goes a long way to getting you both together on the same page. Number two is to define your roles. Often in a husband and wife team, you're both kind of intermingling the roles and you're overlapping in what you're doing in the business. Not only does this cause a lot of confusion between the both of you, but it creates a huge amount of confusion for your employees and occasionally your customers. Instead, we want to set up an organization chart and clearly define which positions each of you are filling. Number three is to involve a third party. In particular, I recommend having a coach for your business. Now, the third party can be a neutral person who's dispassionate about the business, who can speak to both of you objectively about what's going on. It's so easy to get your emotions wrapped up in your business. And when you're working with your spouse, those emotions can get multiplied exponentially. Having a neutral third party will really help both your marriage and the business. And finally, number four is to build an oasis. This can be both a physical and a temporal oasis. By oasis, I mean having a place where you're away from the business and you do not talk about business anymore. And you have a time when you're at that place when you do not talk about business. You want to build a relationship with each other that doesn't just revolve around marketing and profit and loss and employees. You want to have a time and a place to just relax and enjoy being with each other. That blesses not only the marriage, but the business as well. Now, I'd love to hear your tips that you would share with other entrepreneurs. How can you make a successful marriage at the same time that you're making a successful business? Please share your ideas below. And also, if you've got a question that you'd like me to answer in a future edition of Chaos versus Entrepreneur, ask that below as well, and I'll be glad to respond to it in a future video. Thanks for watching. Stay focused.